Well, a very happy New Year's Eve, almost into the new year here in Southwest Louisiana, and things continue to cool down so far tonight. Our temperatures are much cooler tonight than they were yesterday, thanks to that cold front from earlier today. Basically, we're anywhere between 13 and as much as 17 degrees cooler than we were last night. Once again, that puts our temperatures firmly into the 50s along and south of I-10, 40s if you're a bit farther north, to go from 48 Oakdale, 50 to Quincy, over to 54 degrees in Jennings, and warmer at the coastline with 61 in Cameron. Look around the region here shows a lot of clear skies. That will help to cool things down. The closest clouds I can make out are just a bit of high-thin clouds off to the northwest, but these, I think, remain out of our area throughout the rest of our night. So here is a look at the rest of the night. We had forward in time here, ring in the new year only in about an hour and a half or so. Look at these temperatures, a bit cooler already, and those numbers continue to drop more by tomorrow morning. So it's going to be a chilly start to 2025 with temperatures, I think, in the low 40s, especially north of I-10, maybe low to mid 40s along and south of I-10, closer at the, or a little bit warmer at the coastline. But then we head into the rest of the day tomorrow. No matter where you are, it's going to be a beautiful day with sunshine, maybe a few clouds out there. Look at these temperatures, a lot more seasonable with highs likely into the low 60s, maybe upper 50s, a bit farther to the north. So that was the first cold front that moved through today, and quiet weather is going to continue at least over the next couple of days. After that, though, we begin to track the next couple of cold fronts, the first of which is likely to begin to push in sometime between later Thursday into Friday. Ahead of it could come a couple of spotty showers, but coverage does not look that impressive so far because the front itself is going to be fairly weak. So we're not expecting a big temperature change behind that, just more of a reinforcement of some of the drier weather. But then we head into next weekend, and especially by the later part of the weekend, that is when I think we see a stronger cold front arrive. It takes shape off to the west, and you'll notice rain, I think, a bit more likely by Sunday, later on in the day. With some showers, maybe a few thunderstorms will be possible. The model here, if you look at the top of your screen, paints some wintry mix or even snow well to our north. Now that won't head our way. That is a sign, though. Much cooler air is already pooling in Canada and the northern part of the country, and heading into next week, that will try to make its way farther south, maybe even as far south, into the Gulf states. So here are the low temperatures we're expecting. Likely pretty seasonable the next several nights, but look at next week. I think we see those low temperatures back down into the 30s, near and possibly even below freezing. Now, how far below freezing we get, that is something we'll just have to continue to wait and see on. Models are very different at this stage in time, but nevertheless, some cold weather is on the way by later next week. Of course, we'll be here to keep you updated, but for now, we'll have a beautiful start to the upcoming new year. Stick with us. 70s Nightcast will continue after the break.